18 class.
Salam, Bantu family. It's me, Mikhael Massa. I just came with some new news. Now, let us talk a little bit one more time about the coronavirus. Brothers and sisters, if the enemy does something, you should know it comes always with power. Okay? Salam, my sister. Um, I want to explain you something. Kobe Bryant died. Kobe Bryant died. Aliyah at that time died. Or many other things like Ebola and all these viruses. I want to explain you something very deep. If someone dies or something happens, you should know there are some other people are always behind it. You should know that. There is always other people behind it. If you see someone died, if you see someone died, yeah, and heart attack, or he kill himself, he has always a reason. There's always a reason behind it, and I will prove it to you today. Brothers and sisters, this will looks like a dream or like a joke. This is that what this will look like a dream or like a joke. This dream, it becomes reality. The dream becomes reality. How does this works? Brothers and sisters, I was once in front of Freemasons. People would call them like this. They was around me, and they wanted to kill my mom. I was like, how do you do that? It was like, you normally should be crazy now. And it comes with little puppets, right? A monkey and a leopard. It was like, poking it so like in front of my face like this. I was like, hey, be careful, y'all. Be careful. Yeah? They say, why you are not becoming crazy? I say, why should I become crazy? Because everyone that goes into is in such a situation, you can come only crazy out, or you will become one of them, or maybe I don't think you can die because they have to bring you out. These are the options. Crazy out means you will see me the days then after talking with myself and eating grass from the bottom, becoming crazy. Okay? Or they will take you to court or something will happen. And this is that. It is spiritual. Brothers and sisters, this will be very deep. If you understand this, you will understand every single thing that happens in this world must happen also in the spiritual world. These people tried to kill my mom. They put some instruments there. There was blowing some winds and some things and playing the music. I was like sitting there and was like, okay. And then they're starting to tell me the story about them. We came to this world from another planet. The Most High did not want us. I was like, you people, you look broke. You people, you look skinny. You people, you look ugly. Then they start to show me their marks. Some of them on the face, some of them on the legs, etc. And I was like, okay, no problem. Show me how strong you are. Hey, I cigarettes and sniffing drugs. They was like, you have to be one of us. You have to become one of us. I say, how do you kill people? Because you say you want to kill my mom. And I say, I don't think so you can kill her. Because I knew my mom. I know my mom. And I was like, oh, let's try. They could not kill my mom. I was like, what's going on here? Then, after that, I have understood. Oh, my auntie is coming. Then after that, I have understood. They easily look out the woman she's driving here. Ay 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 ay. The coronavirus has affected Germany. Now, brothers and sisters, what happens? In this night, they wanted to overtake me. They wanted me to become one of them. So they have said I have to do a blood sacrifice. My mom was too heavy for them. So I told them, you guys, what do you want me to become? Oh, a footballer, you can be a politician, you can do this music and this and this. They told me what I can be. I was like, no, I don't need that, and I also love my mom. So now, just want to explain you. I asked them, how do you kill people? They start like, do you see airplanes crash? Do you see how people get in heart attacks? Yo, it can come someone in your shop and with a gun and starting killing your mom. Yeah, and people would think this was only, this was only someone that is crazy. I was like, huh? Or something others. Now here, this is the pastor's wife is coming there. You see there with the car here. There she's coming out. Look, this is how pretty our mamas must look like. Then he's like, hello. Yeah.
Hello.
This is Hello America.
Hello, America.
Salama. So, what happened? Brothers and sisters, they start to explain me how people die. They try to explain me how people die. They try. All these things must happen before in the spiritual world. And I was like, hey, how can that be? And it was like, yes, if you want something that. Guck mal, Tina, she's saying you are very beautiful here. You just came from work, right?
Thank you.
Now, yeah, there was like, yeah, it can be that she gets a heart attack, or she can fall, and if she falls, she will not stand up again. I was like, how do you do that? And they was like, yeah, we have to do some sacrifices, and if the other world says yes, this will happen, and then we can do that. And this is that what the most people from us does not understand. The most people from us thinks, if you see Africa under siege and Africa at war, if you see now all this coronavirus epidemic, they're thinking, no, it is all 5G and it's only 5G. Everything must be also happen in the spiritual world. It cannot only be one thing. Yeah, because it would be too easy here. Yeah, if only the how can I explain? If only the 5G would kill us. So it has also to be like that people really die. So if you see people are dying, you cannot say no, people are not dying because this is only a quarantine and everything is a joke. No, people die because it's a sacrifice that's going on. This is something spiritual is going on. You cannot say no. We can see people are dying, and you cannot say no, people are not dying. Like many people. No, it is because of the vaccine. Yes, it is because of the vaccine, and it's because of even more than that. Yeah. They want to push us into the enslavement system. They want to crash the middle people that has a little bit money. They want to crash them. They want to crash the industries. That's why you always see people coming from Africa, from Asia and all those things, because they know one day the Islam will overcome. You are in war. You are at war. Oh, Bonio.
Mon pygmies.
Oza bien?
Bon.
Lo bana no alopa bato na Amerika awa kasi. Yembela bango na no ya bakoko.
Ah, tika
Yembela
biloko,
bango
tika
ya
biloko, tika
bakoko.
biloko.
Now, the thing is, yeah, you have to know that. You have to know that it is very important, yeah, that in this time, yeah, you will understand that this man that we call Satan or something, this spirit, yeah, that is in the air, yeah, that's where you see he can control many things in the air. You can see that this he is now fighting his own people. His own people, it like it was prophesied. Yeah? And the thing that he really wants is people to fight each other. Now, why Africa? You know, they have understood that Africa has to come up. Africa has always bigger problems, and even our brethren that went far away does not no more know Mother Africa. Everyone has forgotten it. Even the most of the people that came as refugees here, they get in some McDonald's food, then they forget their home fast. The problem here is now what? If you see Africa is at war, this means how can it be that the coronavirus, yeah, that shut down all of Europe, now comes to Africa? And if it comes to Africa, did we have not other sicknesses before that? Is it the first epidemic in Africa? So how can it be that these people are shutting down schools, beating people in the streets, mothers and sisters? And there's another thing. Hey, we have the Ebola, we have the HIV, we have even more dangerous viruses than this what is happening now in Africa. It's going all over Africa, invaded by white people. No one ever cared about the African people before. But now, this coronavirus, yeah, that is made by the devil, created, yeah, to for manipulation, for to some. Always, if you saw the Twitter, it's always like that. We always, if you see something happen, another thing comes, another greater and bigger thing. But we should not say that everything that is happening here is physical. Because even the people in Africa, the Gunzas, yeah, they already understood the white man is under siege. He's now showing his own people his real face. People now are believing again in the scriptures. People now at home reading the Bible, y'all. People reading the Quran, you know? If you believe it or not. This is that what they are doing in this moment. Now, prophecies. You should know, yeah, that one thing before I go to prophecies. How can that be? That you are shutting down and beating people in streets that are selling their goods, closing shops, closing industries, companies. Brothers and sisters, do you know why this shop here is open? We are selling food. Germans are not dumb. People have to eat. Brothers and sisters in Africa, they shut down everything. They shut down everything, these people. And hey, if you once were there, if you see the poor people there, if you understand how poor the people are, I wish Jonathan was talking more about the situation of us there. You know, they have no hospitals like here. You know, big hospitals. Oh, I have corona or I have fever. Then they put you into quarantine and give you masks and stuff. No, the people are suffering. Our people are suffering. You know, and this is that what the most people, the world does not want to understand. Everything what will happen here in Europe will also afflict Africa. But double. That's why the prophecies for Africa. Africa will suffer. The people that have will have more to that what they have. The people that don't have will also take the little what they have will be taken. These people will suffer as much. They will die. People that will try to say, hey, Tatan Zambi, I can't live like this no more. These people will live. Because they asking for the creator. They are asking for the invisible man, the creator, to help them with power. So something will happen in their life and they will live. And this is the truth. Africa, brothers and sisters, I tell you, from Africa you will see all this food coming. All this food, en masse, to feeding European people. Europe, Asia, and every one of them will do now everything to do big O businesses, to run big O businesses in Africa, to feed their people. What is with us? What is with us? Brothers and sisters, start think. Not about now, but about the future and your children, if you have some. At this moment, people are in bunkers, putting food, so much food inside as they can. Food. They do not even think about PlayStation or iPhone 6. It's now at the moment. All of them, they don't think about those things. All of them thinking about food. You know, in the Beulah land, we have many treasures. And I was like, Michael, you need the money. You are young. You need money. You have good ideas and you can do much more. Yeah, because I have good ideas from the Most High. I was like, if I take these treasures, I can become rich. And I can do even good things. Because if I am rich, these people will have as much problems than they have now. But then the Ruach told me, how can you take in the treasures out of bottom if these people does not even have food? Brothers and sisters, I was like, hey, what's going on here? Father, why you are telling me these things? These people can care about themselves. And he say no. He was like, do you think I am a that does not cares about his own? What happens in Egypt? The same thing will happen now again. What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? The same things they will do again. What happens in the time of Noah? The same flood I will send again. The plague, I will send it again. It is better for people to have 2 or 3 passports. If it burns there, run to another place. If it burns there, go to another place, because I will bring a new world. I will make everything new. If you are in the wrong place, you will be catched. Salama. Wie geht es dir? Sehr gut. Brothers and sisters, do not lie. These are prophecies from the Most High. He told me, my soldier, because he's calling me always like this, my son or my soldier. Look, he say, these people here, if you really obey, these people will feed the world. Hunger, thirst. Hello. I will dry off the waters of the Europeans. The sun will come and these people will have bunch of problems. He's saying the government will fight each other. He say you people must be prepared. if we do the right things, even to the Americas and everywhere around the world, you people have to feed them. And I was like, okay, everything's good. Great, Father. Thank you for the things that you have told me. But right now, the things that happens in Africa, because the things that I'm telling you, you cannot go to find these things what I'm telling you here out of the mouths of African people. There are big old churches, and no, for the most, it looks like fun. Will this really happen? And when will this happen? Will I live? And I think white people will be prepared for that. No. If the Father says something in spirit, also this enemy do something in spirit. And the Father has said clear: hunger, thirst. An example: did you ever see a mother eating the hand of his children? And this is exactly what will happen. Okay? At this moment, Africa, people are suffering because they do not hear the voice of Tatanzambi. If the African people, with all the spirituality and all the knowledge from the Ngunzas that are there, they would obey Tatanzambi and not follow white Jesus and all this Zambi, all these hallelujah churches, yeah, they would be informed and would know, yeah, that they have to go back to the villages. The cities, he will destroy the cities. If you see the most of the African countries, most of them live only in the cities. How can you feed all people in the cities? How can you help all people that are sick in one time in the cities? How can you run away from water? Brothers and sisters, can reveal you thousands of things about what will happen in Africa in the next years. People will die, one after another. This is the revelation. I cannot lie. People don't like me because I'm saying those things. They want me to say, hey, Africa will be nice. We all will be free because we are black. Everything will be cool. No. When maybe one day, if I say that, then really we should pack our things, go back, and everything will be nice. But I cannot say those things. This means not that you cannot invest in Africa. This means not that you will not live good. It's because it depends on that. And it depends on the... With that, you cannot buy life in the times where we go. Money will not protect you. So you need brain and you need visions. And this vision that what you will have, work on it. And this will protect you and bring you to bring you to become someone. In this place also, I will tell you, you need one another. You can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. Really, we are at war. It is war. Africa normally has no problem with the coronavirus. But like we see here, like I'm saying here, these people are doing the best they can to come in and bring this virus even further so that more people become sick all around the globe. How comes this sickness comes to America now? How comes this sickness went to Italy? Then it passed Germany. Come on. Do we have now here mosquitoes? Huh? This is a war. You know, Satan is at war against you. And I only explained to you how he works. Everything, before he does anything, he have sealed it in the spiritual world. So that people think it looks like a joke, but it is happening. People are in quarantine now. In Africa. You're in quarantine and you have only $10 to buy little things. Now they put you in quarantine 1 week. People are dying, you know. People getting beating up everywhere, everywhere in this poor lands, third worlds. Hey, violence is going on everywhere. But we was dying like a fleas. It was like someone shut down the door and put the flea liquid inside there, and we was dying like this. No one did care about us. If these people die, the whole world have eyes on them. That's why they call us Jerusalem, the forgotten one. Still today, everyone will run there and help them. But no one. I don't want to say that, or I don't want to say something or something. What has Michael Jackson sang? But they did not care about us. They do not care about us. The Most High will lift up some of us to feed the others. The Most High will lift some of us to help the others. Some of us, I have to make a special video about this, and I cannot say everything. But I will tell you the secret. The Most High is already working on some of us, yeah, leaders, and there will be also politician leaders. So don't think the Most High is sleeping. But for the ones that does not understand spirituality and who Tatanzambi is, they will suffer, brothers and sisters. There's no lie. Please go back to Exodus, read the book of Exodus, go back to the book of Noah, back to the book of Enoch. Understand all the apocalypse. Understand all the apocalypse. All the apocalypse is coming now at once. In the next 60 years. Salam. And I love you so much. I have little time, but attack me with messages. I will respond. I will do my best. Thank you very much. And don't eat too much this one, you know. It's very hot. Salam, my brothers and sisters. And keep the head up.